Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we're going to be talking about Ripple and XRP, so let's just dive in and let's start off with this tweet here from Breaking Market News. Now this is talking about the Fed and how the Fed could essentially decide to move the 2023 tightening into 2022. And this would be pretty rough for the entire market. Remember, this could essentially lead us into a recession. We actually do see somebody responding saying, so 1.25% hikes November 2nd and December, then sit. Yeah, I like the idea of nuking the holiday season and getting the recession into high gear. And a lot of people are concerned about this. We've been focusing on this for a while. And by the way, here you guys have the source. This is from Bloomberg. We do see Fed's Bullard sees 2023 shift with end of front-loading hikes. November move of 75 basis points, more or less priced in. Fed has option of pulling anticipated 2023 hikes into 2022. Now, most of the people were asking me, why is the market crashing today? Well, here you guys have it. This is exactly what it is. I mean, we are going to see a lot of movements going into November and December. And you might be wondering why. Well, here you guys have it, the FOMC meetings. These have been some of the key dates to watch for around crypto. January, March, May, June, July, September. Now we have November and December. And the biggest thing here is December as well. This meeting is going to include a summary of economic projections. The last time that we've seen that was back in September, bearish time. June, extremely bearish. March, pretty bearish as well. These are some of the biggest key dates to watch for in crypto. We've been focused on this for a while, and I do think that this could be disastrous and catastrophic for the entire market if we do see a 1.25% hike increase. And that will not be priced in. I know that they're saying that these are priced in, more or less priced in. Yeah, we've heard that before as well. And then we do see the markets do a 180 turn. And it's not a 180 turn for the best. No, it's for the worst. And I do think that as the market looks kind of weak here, we've been focused on Bitcoin. We've been focused on altcoins. Altcoins today started to do a little bit of a nosedive. Bitcoin also looks pretty weak. I think it's trading at about like $18,900 at the time that I'm recording this. So again, most of the market looks like it's on the brink of a major drop. And we've been looking at this for a while. I think that as the market was kind of looking pretty good recently, I did a live stream talking about that. I said, pay attention to these dates because these dates are huge. I mean, at the end of the day, these are the dates that we want to watch for. If you are a trader, if you are even a hodler, these are the dates because, again, even if you are a hodler, some of these dates are really good to add more to your bag for the long term. And that's what I have been doing a lot with my hodl bag, but I've also been trading some of these dates in terms of like, okay, well, usually with FOMC meetings, we have a run up until the date, and then we have a major sell-off depending on how, the news is beforehand. The news right now is pretty bearish in terms of what the Fed wants to do. This could push us into a recession by the end of the year. So I am watching this closely, and I'm watching to see what the Fed's next major move is, and I highly advise everybody else out there to definitely watch this as well. This is a major warning from the Fed, but this is also a warning for myself as well to make sure to watch these dates. These are key dates. Now also, I've been seeing a lot of discussions around an XRP settlement. We do see over here from Coach JV_. This is quoting the Sunshine meeting from the SEC. I'm sure that if you guys have been a part of this channel and a part of the XRP community for a while, you are probably all aware of the Sunshine meetings. They basically mean nothing. Nothing really comes from them. There's not much news that really kind of revolves around this either. But we do see over here, this was sent to me by Short Squeeze Ape, and there was a closed door meeting with the SEC and Ripple tomorrow. This is actually today now. Also just got wind that there's key rumors of a settlement tomorrow. Anyone have any insight? And I will say this, those rumors are complete nonsense. There's going to be, first off, there's no even mention of Ripple or XRP. And even other people, like, where does it say Ripple? There is no Ripple or XRP talks at all. Listen, a lot of these Sunshine meetings don't really result in anything. We've seen them in the past. A lot of people play into them for clickbait. They don't mean much at all. Okay, do I think that there will be a settlement tomorrow? Absolutely not, or I should say today. There's not going to be a settlement for a little bit of time. There still needs to be a lot more movement happening behind the scenes with the case. There's still a lot more meetings. There's most likely going to be more delays. Even Brad Garlinghouse said to 2 to 9 months. Do I think that a settlement could happen at any time? Sure, it could, technically. I don't write off anything. Listen, I'm not here to predict when a settlement's going to happen. All we know is that at some point in time, a settlement will most likely happen. And if it doesn't, then, what really happens next is we really kind of focus on the bigger picture. And that is, okay, well, if XRP is deemed a security in the United States, Ripple will just move outside of the United States, and the United States will be left behind technologically. For anybody holding XRP in the United States, I hope that you have it on a ledger. That's basically what I will say. But again, around this entire case, I think that we should be focusing on the bigger picture. Listen, will a settlement happen tomorrow, today, next week, next month? We don't know, but I can tell you right now, I would not get my hopes up. What we are looking at, though, is the fact that the SEC is under immense amount of pressure. They're falling apart right before our eyes, and the proof is in front of us. We do see over here from Eleanor Tourette, we do see the SEC Gov IG report also notes department managers raising concerns about difficulties managing resources and completing other mission-related work due to the dramatic increase in rule-making. Staff from other offices have been borrowed to help with the rule-making process, and here you guys have it. This is absolutely insane to me. And, wow, you can really kind of see when this started to happen. Here's fall of 2020. What happened around fall of 2020? Oh, yeah, that's right, the SEC lawsuit against Ripple with XRP. And you can see this increasing. And then over here, we also do see from Eleanor Tourette, the SEC Gov IG report confirms our reporting from back in May. The SEC has seen its highest attrition rate in 10 years. About 20.8%. And attorney positions is about 8.4% as well. We do see down here, we actually made a video on this. SEC leaders with nearly 50 years of experience quit under Gary Gensler's tenure. Everybody hates Gary Gensler. I mean, listen, the SEC right now is crumbling. They are falling apart. We've been talking about this for a little bit of time. This is absolutely insane to me. And we also do see over here from Tom Emmer, this investigation also revealed that Gary Gensler's disastrous leadership has triggered a mass exodus of staff expertise. Over 20% of senior officials and attorneys are leaving the SEC. The American public deserves an SEC led by experts, not nonsense. A new investigation into Gary Gensler's regime at the SEC found that peak staff occupancy across all SEC buildings this year has averaged a mere 7%, why are the taxpayers funding hundreds of millions of dollars of SEC office space when no one's showing up to work? And it's not only the taxpayers that are getting hurt by this, by the way. It's the entire U.S. Remember, as the SEC continues to tout their nonsense and their ego, we are continuously seeing technology moving faster and faster outside of the U.S. As we drag our feet here, innovation is growing and expanding at such a rapid pace outside of the United States, utilizing crypto. In fact, Europe has been moving extremely fast on crypto regulations as well as adoption. Crypto outside of the U.S. is booming right now, while the SEC continues to play at the circus. This is absolute nonsense. We do see down here from Johnny Dean, Tom, I think it's time you supported the Empower US referral to the IG for an investigation into the proven ethics violations involving Hinman. This can't be partisan politics. No one thinks Gary is a more disaster than me. Let's clean up the SEC. The SEC is going to see a massive amount of pressure on its shoulders soon. I really do believe that at some point in time, the SEC as an agency will cease to exist. When that happens, we will see companies like Ripple and other major crypto-related companies grow rapidly. The SEC has been stifling and slowing down crypto innovation for years, and this needs to stop. It's absolute nonsense. And I do believe, by the way, a lot of the information coming out around the Hinman, we'll say the Hinman emails, the Hinman documents, whatever. There's so many other major documents, not only around Hinman, but also around major entities at the SEC or previous entities at the SEC that could kill the SEC as an agency. Their reputation is collapsing. The entire agency is collapsing. Their staff is leaving because they are tired of this. This is comical to say the least. But this not only proves where, first off, I believe it's at 73,000 or something like that I forgot the number of the individuals that are a part of this lawsuit with Ripple with XRP, the class action lawsuit. There's so many of them that are in support of this. But all of those individuals see through the SEC. They see the SEC for what they really are. And I think that going forward, we will all be cheering soon. And we do see over here from Johnny Dean, I want to publicly thank my team at Crypto Law US. There are 440 exhibits filed under seal. Many of those 440 exhibits are multiple pages, maybe even hundreds of pages in some exhibits. A lot will be made public by Monday. These filings will likely be more explosive than the last ones. Pay attention to Monday. Monday is going to be a huge date. This is going to be on the 24th. The 24th could be explosive for not only the entire XRP community, but it could be explosive in this major case. I am very excited to see what comes of this. We might not see much. Again, a lot of this will be sealed, but I think that this is going to be very exciting. Everyone pay attention to this. Johnny Deaton with Crypto Law as well as Empower, they are doing incredible in terms of their job, in terms of really kind of showing the public who the SEC really is. They are doing so much incredible work. I highly advise you go follow Johnny Deaton on Twitter, as well as Jeremy Hogan, James K. Fallon as well. Like, they've been doing incredible work. And yeah, I'm really excited for this. And also, we do see over here from Lerziet, there you can see all 53 FOIA requests regarding Hinman since January of 2021. On average, the SEC receives an FOIA request regarding Bill Hinman every 10 days that they must process and respond to. In April, CoinDesk made a rather weird FOIA request asking just generally for Joe Lubin. Laugh out loud. And again, all 18 FOIA requests about ethics as well. If we actually look into this, you can see everything about this, all documents relating to the June 14th, 2018 statements by former SEC Director of Division of Corporation Finance, William Hinman. Again, and this goes on and on and on around his schedule, his calendar, his meetings, all that kind of stuff, because everyone wants to know this information. And I really do believe that at some point in time, all of this information will come out. 63 major emails, all these major documents around his speeches. I mean, this is truly something remarkable, to say the least. And we will, in my opinion, listen, if we don't see a settlement, if we don't see a clear win for Ripple with XRP, we will see these documents. But the only way we don't see these documents is if the SEC says, okay, we can't afford to have these documents released. We need to settle or have a clear win for Ripple. That's it. And a lot of this does include XRP as well. Like, here's the email account from, we'll say, January 1st, 2018 to July 1st, 2018 that are related to Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, or other cryptocurrency matters. Again, a lot of this has not been, a lot of this has been responded to, but it's, again, a lot of it is just dragging feet, really kind of delaying it. But I do think that a lot of this will be hidden. I think that a lot of it will be thrown to the side. We will most likely see a major settlement or a win. And I don't know when that's going to happen, but I do expect it at some point in time. And of course, we do see over here, again from Johnny Dean, and the hits just keep coming for those at the SEC. How demoralizing is it to work under a guy like Gary Gensler? It is so obvious that he is using the SEC to try and score political points for his own agenda. He will use the SEC and could care less if he destroys it as well. And here we have Charles Gasparino breaking Inspector General's report on Gary Gensler's tenure at SEC Gov confirms the reporting we've done at Fox Business that uncovered significant turnover in the senior ranks of the commission. Story developing. Again, he's really destroying the SEC. The SEC is falling apart right now. It's only a matter of time. I'm telling you guys that right now. It's only a matter of time until we see a huge announcement around this case, around the SEC, or some sort of major unfolding announcement around Ripple with XRP as well. I'm paying attention to all of this very closely, but I also want to revisit what I said in the beginning of this video. Pay attention to these dates. These are really key dates. I'm not even joking with you. Like, this is not clickbait or anything. Pay attention to the FOMC meetings. These are crucial. So with all that in mind, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, up to you all. Have a beautiful day, beautiful night. Wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, this has been Nick. Peace out, guys.